Gosh, there are so many things that are coming up right now energetically, and I feel you. You're getting burnt out again, deeper, more resonating. And if this doesn't resonate with you, keep on scrolling. It's okay. But you may want to save this one, because I'm not sure where honestly this post is going to go, because I'm channeling it. But there's a lot of talk about the blue moon we just had, manifestation, and of course, burnout, because burnout's becoming more of, unfortunately, a household word. But here's the thing. Burnout isn't just physical. You can be mentally burned out. I just can't think straight anymore. Do you ever use that phrase? Emotionally burned out. You will use phrases like, I'm just tapped out. I have nothing left to give. That's emotional, because you're holding space for so many people. And one thing that hardly anybody but me talks about is spiritual burnout. And that's because you're intuitive. We're all intuitive. Some are better or more gifted than others, just like some people are more gifted at doing bookkeeping. Thank you very much. But spiritual burnout is that intuition that's there to help you navigate pretty much everything in your life. You're not paying attention because you're truly in a constant fight or flight scenario. You're running on empty. You're burning the candle at not just 2 ends, 3 ends. Shall I continue with the euphemisms? So this is why I am pulling cards lately to help not just deviate your energy, but to give you a little insight. And I have something I would like to share with you, but I would love to hear your comments below. I'm going to start doing a Facebook Live every week. I'm going to call it the Mystic Rebel Hour. It kind of has a nice ring to it, right? I'm thinking Tuesday or Wednesday nights, 6:30, 7 o'clock start time, Eastern Standard Time. Let me know what you think about that and if you would attend. So for today, let's pull a card. Oh, 2 cards. Okay, so the cards that I am pulling from, because I think it's always nice to know the deck that's people are using. It's the Angel Chatter Oracle deck. This was my very, very, very first product. I channeled the deck and guidebook in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So here we go. So let's see what they wish to say. Past life connection and Sandalphon. These are the 2 cards that got stuck. So let's start with the past life connection. They're showing me Cinderella, and yes, you can have your Prince Charming, Princess Charming, whatever charming you want, but the past life, that Cinderella connection, is that you're always giving. So if you're kind of honest with yourself, and let's hope you are, you're feeling like this is a pattern, and you may find yourself, when's it going to be my turn? When do I get to say what I want for my life? When do I get to do what I want to do for me? And so I feel more that's a past life thing. But then we have that message of grounding, courtesy of Sandalphon. And if you aren't aware of these angels, so Zachiel oversees your crown chakra. He also oversees, in conjunction with the Ascended Master Saint Germain, the violet flame. And what that does is transmute, takes the crappy, the caca of life, and puts it back to its original state of purity. And then Sandalphon came in with that second message of grounding. And Sandalphon oversees the Earth Star Chakra, which is about 6 inches, give or take, below your feet. Helps ground you, right? So if you are feeling this cycle perpetuating, and even if you're not even into the past life phenomena, but you're feeling these patterns repeat in this life, let's take a look at them. What energy, what persona have you adored and adorned? Maybe you're a mom. I see you. Been there. Still there, right? My babies are in their 30s. But there comes a time when you can begin to set that aside. and remember who you are. And what you wanted to do in your 20s, because I wanted to be, at one point in high school, I was going to be a ballet dancer. I did. But I'm a bit too tall for that. So that kind of went by the wayside. I wanted to be a psychologist. I didn't follow through. But here I am, still following that dream of helping people, but now doing in a way that reflects who I am now. I have grounded that desire of inspiring and helping people to reflect who I am. And that is that essence of grounding. So if you think about how you want to create, manifest, that's the buzzword, right? If you want to manifest something in your life, it starts off as a concept, an idea, a thought bubble in those comic strips. It has to ground. It's nice to think about. It's lovely to daydream about it. Like, who hasn't daydreamed about winning the lottery jackpot? But it remains this elusive thing that you really want. So it needs to ground into your energy fields, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So if you want to be rid of these personas of that Cinderella, of working and not being recognized, let's look at the flip side of that and going, okay, how could I better take care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? Let's ground that into my 4 layers. Because you can just be physically burnt out, but can you really? Because there will be other phases, levels of burnout in the mental, emotional, and spiritual layers. This is why I created and wrote this book in a crazy short amount of time. I developed what's called the hierarchy of healing. The book's coming out, I think, later this year. The publisher hasn't told me yet, but this is all, it all flows together. It's not just one thing or the other. It's connected. And when we begin to understand the connection between these 4 layers, that past life, it's always a learning tool. And we then can look at it as a learning tool versus this cross to bear. And we can ground into our reality what we really desire, how we desire to show up. Because you're safe to ask for what you want. You're safe to receive what you want. And you're safe to sustain what you want. So that concludes today's card reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. And if you are interested in attending the Mystic Rebel Hour, pop the note below what day and time, because I'm here to be of service, and I'll see what I can do to accommodate that. And until next time, have a good one.